Hello. Uh, oh, just making sure I'm linked up. YouTube, Twitch. Open up the comment about chat. Alright, I think we're all good to go. Ah. So I did actually look up some how other people handle their caves. And then I realized I'm probably not gonna do that. I mean, I don't know. There's only so many ways you can do a cave, you know? Ah, maybe there's more than that, and my mind's limited. Um, I think like the coolest thing I saw was someone did these like like much bigger version of like a glowberry. I will see. It does remind me I do need to get a couple things from Lush Cave probably. Like I really want those oh, what are they called? The ceiling blossoms, whatever they're called. Spore blossom? I think so. Hmm. I might end up making use of a lot more moss too. Hello, Alan. Hmm. I'm Alan, I'm thinking today I need to do the roof. The roof is probably gonna be like the last annoying thing I really have to do. I think like the crystal and the vines are gonna go pretty quick. The floor won't be too bad because it's easily accessible. It's just the roof's. Ah. I think to that end, I want to get some stuff from a lush cave. I guess I know I already have the moss farm, but the two things I'm thinking of, or really three, but you don't need a lush cave for it, would be the sport blossom, and then the glow berries. Hmm. Actually, I have another idea. So sport blossoms are limited. There's no way to get more. But glowberries. Oh, and the glow lichen or whatever it's called. I want some more of that. What I'm gonna do to that end though is I'm actually gonna take some of this. I'm gonna bring it over to my. Ah. I'm gonna bring it over to my composter. I'm gonna turn it into bone meal. Wow. Just give me some more. Wow. There's only so many of those four blossoms in the world, so if I want more, I'm gonna have to go look for some. I don't know how many I have, but I know it's not a lot. I don't even know if they're in here. I think the drip leaves you can make more of. I kind of actually forgot those existed. And the rest are all being produced at the farm. It is a strange pool of items that are only get so many of. It's not many. Let me look it up. Minecraft, all not anything that's non-renewable. Now, of course, the world's so big, they might as well be infinite. Like, if you somehow get every single spore blossom, it should probably pay you something. The wiki actually has a whole page for it. I'm gonna ignore generated structures, and what that means is stuff that generates in a structure. So your heart of your seas, dragon eggs, the disc fragments, elytras, like those are limited to So, blocks that are not renewable include ancient debris, calcite, cinnabar, deep slate in all of its variants. Cinnabar in all of its variants, obviously. All of the ore blocks. Dead bushes are apparently limited. I actually didn't know that. I thought you could make more. Um, Spore blossoms and tough. Hello? No, I'm the streamer. He's not the streamer. I'm the streamer. Hello, Mary586. Ah. Second, I lost the chat. It's because I'm tabbed out right now. That's why it's stuck. I'm sorry. No, I was looking at Alan was asking about the non-renewable blocks, and I didn't realize there's like a whole wiki page for it. I'm working on a cave right now. I want it to be overgrown, so I need to go do a lush cave to get petal blossoms or spore blossoms because those are limited. Can't make more of them. Ah. I know where one is not too far from here. Looks like I'm out of luck. Okay. Alright. You're good. Actually, I can just show you really quick. I'm still in the middle of building it, but I'm working on like an overgrown cave. Well, kind of overgrown, not like very heavily. Have full bread on so I can see easier. But I wanted to tackle the roof, and since they go on the roof, I figured I might as well go and get them. No, my OBS only captures Minecraft, so if I ever tab out... What's actually kind of scary is, I learned this not too long ago. If you hold F3, I don't know about Bedrock, but on Java, if you hold F3 and P, you can turn on and off paused on lost focus. So what that actually means, I'm going to do something very scary. So if I fly up in the air, and it's disabled, and I hit the tab key, my Windows key, to go browse somewhere, I'm not tabbed in right now. I'm just like looking up something else. I've accidentally been having that run whenever I end stream, so I need to be a little careful. And that's really convenient if you want to like have a farm AFK while you're doing something else at your device. I know there's the whole land trick, but eh, tomato, tomato. Plus, then you can still pause like with the with a 3MP, you can still pause it like that. It's literally just lost focus. I guess that's the difference. That mine all that, yeah. This has been like a project going on for over a week at this point. I had a whole beacon set up, so it wasn't terrible, but I think like just mining took me 2 or 3 days. And then the building up the walls, I think has taken me another 2. And then I couldn't even tell you how many like farms have gone into making it. Like there's a moss farm in the wall. I built a shulker farm so I could hold all the blocks I mined and Alright. Holy moly. Literally the only thing I'm looking for right now is spore blossoms. I have a farm for the rest of the stuff, so I don't really care. I'm a little unsure on the drip leaf, so I might actually snag some of that. I guess because it's day. I don't know. That was a lot of mobs for one cave. I just like the effect they give. Oh. Did I miss it? Go. There it goes. No. I missed one? I did. I don't know if the Lush Caves stop. Nope. Okay. I wasn't sure if it'd stop at Deep Slate. Maybe it is. Oh, looks like it's opening up again. Okay. You figure out how to fly with an elytra. It's just where you look. Well, unless, okay, I don't know if you mean with or without a rocket. With a rocket, it's just where you look. Without, so I don't know if the physics are one to one. There's a ton of quirks between Bedrock and Java, but you look down to build up speed and then you look up to gain height. If you're trying to preserve or conserve as many rockets as you can get. And then you need to be a little careful with how quickly you come down. I'll demo you when I go back. I'll demo when I go back up. It's not too bad. I think on Java there's a way to actually fly forever? Question mark? But I don't know if that extends to Bedrock. I've got a creeper farm and a paper farm too, so I kind of don't care too much about preserving rockets. Um, I don't know. There's a whole host of tricks you can do. One of my favorites actually just bouncing with the elytra, and it can hurt you pretty bad if you're not careful. I hoping for more, but I don't think this cave is gonna give it to me. Probably not. Probably not. I think I've already lost my way though. They actually I don't know what update. All the updates kind of blend together in my head at this point. But they made an update a while ago where they actually made the bouncing trick a lot easier. Like you can take off while you're. It used to be like you used to have to like mash it so much, but now. And once again, I don't know if that extends to Bedrock, but I feel like it probably does. But that bouncing trick's like a good way to get around quickly. Just be a little careful. Here we go. Blocks breaking. It's from if you stand on the whatever they're called, the lily pads, they break. They'll go back up after a while. And they'll do it even if you're not staying on them. Like if you like I just ran by and accidentally triggered it. Oh, I've been down here before. Oh, I think this is the first cave I ever went into. Let's turn off. Okay, if I'm actually gonna I'm not gonna stay in the cave for too long, but I think when I first went caving, this is the first big one I went to. I have such a mixed feeling. I am like not. I'll mine them every single time I see them, unless they're like in a really inconvenient spot. But I just don't. I just don't need them. I turned the full bright off because it feels as if I'm gonna be in a cave. It's a little cheaty. I think it was this one. It was super big. Oh, it was very. I think I came from over here. So many, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them. The thing is, I don't think you can hit your head against a ceiling. You can smack against a wall, but you can't smack against a ceiling, I don't think. So I'm free to just kind of bash my head against it. I think too, you can only take so much damage when you hit a wall. You can die from fall damage, if you're coming too fast, so I do have to be a little careful. But I don't know, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you can hit a wall so hard you can die in one hit. It's also because I have armor on. I don't know, and I kind of don't really want to test it too hard. This on so I can see hitboxes of items. Not really. Well, it's the best I can get, but I definitely still find myself in some pretty scary situations. Mostly my fault, but I'm okay with 10. Protection actually does a little bit to help fall damage, not as much as feather falling, but having both of them together, you just take so little. That guy just hit a. Oh my god! You think I've never, I've never seen a skeleton kill a bat. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of here now. If I can find a way out. I think when I came in, I probably came in from over, like the very first time, not just right now. I know I came in through the mine shaft. I don't want to bother. What's that profile picture? It's just it's a close up of an album I really like. It's called what is it called? It's something Benz, I think, by a band called 10cc. They did the if you've ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy, they made the song I'm Not in Love. That's not from that. Actually, is it from that album? 10cc. I don't think it's in that album. Let's see. It's something Benz. A weird word. Don't think about it. Yeah, and I think the I'm Not in Love is from a different album. Deceptive Benz. That's what it's called. It's the little diver. Wah. What do you mean? I like it. What's your suggestion? It does. In my mind, it does. It's something I like. I didn't do it just cause. Like I really like ocean animals and all that kind of stuff. Ugh. I don't know if I'm gonna find a cave out of here. I'm just gonna dig up. Well, I feel like that's like an oxymoron. Something that represents means something that's common. Not to be like, I'm different from all the other streamers, you know? But it's also it's an album cover of a band I like. Like, do you mean something custom? I get where you're coming from, and I'd do it myself. I haven't really felt bothered to. I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, I was literally choosing the default profile picture for a couple of weeks, and then I switched to this. I get where you're coming from, but I'm pretty happy with what I got. It kind of goes both ways. Like, I haven't been streaming long enough to have like a very strong identity. Chuzzy neuron chip profile picture. I'm saying it goes both ways, and like, I agree that a better profile picture could be better for someone's identity, but I don't really have like an identity established yet. I get what you mean. In fact, I on some other profiles I have, not for streaming, but I do use something that I made myself. It's very simple, and I will do that at some point. I just haven't really felt the urge to do that for Twitch yet, or for streaming. Hmm. Do you know what you're basing your model off of? Do you have anything specific or not? Because like I know if I'm ever gonna do something like that, I would want to do some kind of like ocean creature. Hmm. Do you know how to rig any of that, or do you model, or? Wow. Oh, those are I see. Cartoon artists. I think even if you're not too confident in your skills, it'd probably be a good idea to get like a. It's kind of like going in to get a haircut. If you can show them a picture of what you want, that'd give them like a good start. Whether you have to like find some images of like some ideas you like, or I don't know. That's my opinion. I do some art stuff for myself, and I know I really appreciate it when I have a lot of like reference material to work with. Like I'm working on someone I know's art fight right now, and I'm kind of annoyed because I only have like one reference of the character, and it's just them facing directly forward, and oh, it's okay. Not like I'm getting paid for it anyways, so I'm not too worried. That's also why I'm not really bothering to do my Twitch stuff yet, because like all the time I have for art right now is being put towards that. Well, because it's a art. Do you know what art fight is or no? It's just a it's an event where artists make art for. And as far as I know, you don't get paid for that. I guess you could, but like it's a pretty casual event in my mind. Casual and friendly. Um, and I'm doing it for my friends too. I would not ask my if someone offered me, I'd accept it, but I'm doing this like I'm doing what I want. I'm doing attacks in art fight of things I want to do rather than being asked to. So even if I was asked to for art fight, I probably still would just do it for free. It's I don't know. Monetization with art's always kind of a little messy. It'd be nice, but I'm not gonna. It's the same thing for the streaming actually. I just don't. I think yes, the earlier the better. We also have to be like I can't even get paid on Twitch right now because I'm not an affiliate for like a because I don't even meet that minimum threshold, and that's kind of how I feel about art. In my mind, I don't have that minimum threshold yet, so I'm not too worried about it. And you know what? I think it's a little. It's not like I have to get paid for it too. I can just do it just for the love of the game. Hmm. Well, I mean, Alan, I think what's meant more so is like if Someone was paying you to draw art for their character. Not like you're making art of a character and then you're selling to someone else. Um, but now I promote my channel. Like I do. I'm dual streaming right now on Twitch and on YouTube, and I do have some content on YouTube to help promote my channel. Um, that's really all I've bothered to do right now. I think there's an expression I really like is, and it's a little degrading, but you can only polish a turd so much. No, I'm good, but I appreciate it. But you can only polish a turd so much, so I need to ah ah. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too fussed. I think it'll come naturally. How about this? If I was really interested in like the fastest growth possible, I would not be playing hardcore. I would not be streaming hardcore Minecraft. Mm. There's like a million like just regarding the content. There's a million things I could do better for growth. Not saying I can't work better with what I've got, but okay. What do we do? That. What I mean by the you can only polish a turd so much. I know it's kind of gross, but like if your base material is a little rough, you can only do so much with your base material. Is my mind. Wow. That's also too why I'm not too terribly worried about growth. I think if I chase growth way too hard at this point, I'm just gonna like lose my mind. So I just build. That as well too. Okay, if you were like in a room and you had to watch one of two streamers, and you could pick the guy with a 400-day Minecraft world and a 40,000-day Minecraft world, which one would you pick? I feel like the answer is obvious. So, wow, exactly. And I wouldn't fault anyone for making that choice. So, I'm I promise you, I've had like plenty of thoughts about what I could do for growth. So that actually ended up being a lot better circle than I thought. It's a little lopsided, but that. Mm, okay. So the thing I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's what I figured. There's like, well, like, there's kind of like a, what's the word? There's something implied by the 40K streamer. Like, even ignoring, like, just flat outright, you would assume that the person who has the 40K world versus the 400 day is just a better streamer because they've been doing it for longer. You said it yourself, they'd be more entertaining. Um, in my mind too, I think like a neat thing about having a more developed world is just more stuff on it. So, mm, okay. Let's okay. So what I want to do, I need to kind of round it a little more, like I've done over here. Not as I don't know how intensely, and then I don't know how much of it I want to change from moss. Like when I look at, I'm tabbed out right now. When I look at other people's Minecraft cave designs, they're kind of all over the place. My internet's being a little slower than usual. Strange. Hmm. Thing is not many people really show off their cave roofs. 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 Ugh. I think probably what would be simplest and best would just be doing like big splotches. Like still mostly, I think mostly moss with like, I don't know, probably like a 50-50. We'll see. Hello, Draylon Baker. I'm working on a overgrown cave right now. Specifically, I'm gonna start working on the roof. I think what I'm gonna do for it. So you see, as you go up, it gets a little greener and greener, and I think the roof is gonna be just a lot more. And I'll take this chance also to shape it up a little more, because that side's kind of very funky. This side's a little better, but eh. It's literally just gonna be this for. Bruh. I'm gonna try to get rid of anything that isn't stone as well. Just kind of a preference. Right now, I'm just focused on just like shaping the roof itself and then filling it in with mostly just moss. I actually probably should get some mossy cobblestone. I think that would help. I might worry about like adding more shapes to it, but I'm still a little unsure of what I want to do. So I'm just gonna focus on the base right now, and I can always come back later and add more. I think Alan, I said this before you joined, but when I was looking through references last night, I saw someone they did like glow vines, but they did it on a much bigger scale. So, like they did the vines with moss, and they used. I'm assuming it was either I actually didn't pay too much attention to the light source. They had a shader pack on too, so it looked funky. But I think they used it was either glowstone, ochre frog lights, or I can't think of it, but it's the is it spore light? It's the light that comes from the mushrooms in the Nether, wherever that's called. Now I have like none of those. And I might not even do that, but like that's just giving me an idea of like I might just do like I already said I'm gonna have like vines, like big vines coming down, not just like the Minecraft vine blocks. So I'm just gonna mostly, well, I don't. I should be focused on shaping too. And that really means just like bringing this out. Like there we go. I'm probably not gonna do anything too crazy because I want the roof to be sloping down. So I'm probably just gonna like kind of round it. Like as I come further out onto a higher layer, I don't know what to call this, but I'm gonna have it come out less and less and less. And I might even dig into the next layer a little more. Thank you. Yeah, something like that. And I'm gonna mirror that on the other side, and oh boy, gotta work cut out for us. I don't know. It's a big cave. I don't know about the width, but it's 100 deep. Width-wise, I'm gonna assume we're maybe like 40, but I'm just guessing. If that's 100, I would feel like this is 40 maybe. 50 feels like a stretch. I don't know. Actually, no, I think it is 50. I think when I measured it out, it might have been 50. Let's see, looking at the Z, negative 175. So it should be 100, negative 100, negative 1,125. It's actually 50 blocks. And mind you, this is like the furthest point. 134? Yeah, about 40. I think depending on where you go, it might be a little more, a little less. I'm gonna keep saying this over and over, and this is mainly just to remind myself, but it's a cave, it's not science. It's not perfect, so be it. Hmm. So I'm gonna try to build up the curve a little bit. Maybe not as radiated as that. And it's probably gonna be mostly stone. Probably, I don't know. I can probably just get by with this. Oh, maybe this would be better. I don't know if this would be better for me to literally place down the blocks first, like shape it up a little more, and then... No, I'll just do it like this. And if it looks squirrely, it looks squirrely. It's okay. It's a roof. I'm not gonna look that much at it. And I can always adjust it too. Not set in stone. Set in mossy cobblestone. Yes. Wow. There's so much to go. Oh no. Like when it comes to the roof, that is what? Maybe like that's probably not that's probably like 5% done. Oh. I think the filling in the blocks is not going to be too hard. It's just more of the shaping. Oh, keep this. What do you think? No, no, you don't get it. You don't get it. You don't see it. You don't see it. You do it like a very specific angle. Urgh. And then once you see that, then you can kind of play around with it a little, and it just looks so evil. Anyways, I know people have done that with like crafting tables, and it looks even more evil. Rah. Mm, looks so awful. Oh well. I think what I might end up doing, in addition to the crystals, I might just have like clumps of moss hanging down. So like I might have kind of like vines. I'll do glowberries too. I want to get the we'll get the basin and then we can start. There's probably one in here if you look hard enough. Oh, you mean for that? Oh, um, maybe. Let's see, I'm very mature. I will not be swayed by the idea. Totally. Mm. I think that part looks a little better. I think if it's too thin and spindly, it looks strange. Hmm. So second. I think we're good. Be a lot of that. That is for the regeneration beacon. I haven't made too much fight on my fight. I haven't made too much progress on my art fight with you. I realized I messed up the torso like really bad, so I had to redo it. I salvaged the arm. I feel like Frankenstein, like Dr. Frankenstein. I ripped off the limbs from the first one, put them to the side, and then I reattached them to the fixed torso. The face looks a little funky now. I think I did the math yesterday. Like, if I want to get all the art fights done before I go on my trip, today's the 6th. Today, tomorrow, and then the day after. And then I don't even know how much of the day after, the 8th, I'm gonna have. I kind of need to get a move on. I think the one I'm doing I think the noodle one's probably the most time consuming. I don't wanna make you too sad. Oh, I don't think you'll be bothered. I think the Alan for yours, it took I think like an hour and a half for document information. I am still like I'm just now starting to color for noodles. I think I'm at almost 3. I blame her and her like 8 million frills and bows. Her character. I still think it looks squirrely. So I think the funniest thing, Noodle doesn't know that I'm doing hers yet. At least I'm not explicit. I've dropped hints, but I don't think she explicitly knows I'm doing it. But I did, like while I was in call and she was working on, I think one for one of her friends, she was talking about how much she hates ruffles while I'm drawing the ruffles for her character that's covered in them. Um, this Noodle guy, bro. I think it's gonna probably come out a little squirrely, but I think at this point I have to own it. I think if nothing else, I did an okay. Nothing else, I think I did an okay job on the an okay job on the clothing. Probably could be better, but so when I was saying earlier, I was complaining about how someone has an OC and they only have them front facing. They only have, and I know she did it to avoid having to draw folds as well, but she has that character only in a standing position. Like the skirt has no folds on it. Whereas mine, I'm having her sit and there's having a fit. Well, I had a fit. I haven't. I should have messed with it earlier today, but I literally did. I did like nothing before hopping on. I slept in a little more, which I think is good. Like for I think yesterday I got up like at 5. I think today I got out of bed maybe around 7. But I was bumming. I do remember a long time ago I really wanted to draw. I really want to draw Noodle's Roblox avatar, and then I stopped literally because there's just so much fuck. It was the one with all the piercings and the spikes and whatever. I was like, I just cannot be bothered, and I never tried. Wow, too much effort. Torito. Noodle would do that. I'm gonna try to force myself to work on it after I. So I think instead of focusing on time for this, I'm just focusing on getting things done. Once I get the roof done, I might just call it, and I might switch back to drawing. I don't know which one. I don't. I really want to do both of these. I really want this cave done, and I want my other art fights done, but let's see. I don't know if I'll be able to both work. I might have to choose one or the other. We'll see. I don't know. We're already almost at an hour now. I don't know. I haven't been staying up late enough to do stuff with the gang anyways, so that's not really a priority. Just trying to leave time for that. Okay, so I think those are all shaped up to this point. Let's just go ahead and shape everything in this half, and then I'll add in some more later. As long as I'm doing something, I'll be fine. Even if this might be a little slower than doing that. Mhm. Stretch this one out a little bit more. Go ahead and get some more. Okay, I think that's all shaped up, so now I just need to come back in with some more. Actually, I'm going to use the rest of the stone. When I run out, then I'll start putting the moss in. I don't know. I don't think it should actually be too bad. Even if I have to ride the gas the whole time, it's only pretty much one layer. Mhm. Why'd I pinch this side? Funny. Ah. I don't know. I don't have too much going on. Other than just trying to get this done. There's anything else. Oh. Trying to think of what else I'd want to play after I come back. I don't know if I'd really want like. So I bought the whole Devil May Cry series, but I don't know if I'd want to like just burn through the entire thing all in one. Well, it'd take a while. I don't know. Um, I think I'd want to end up. I bought a bunch of games. I bought the whole Devil May Cry series. I think I bought that Lucid Blocks. I bought what else did I buy? Rain World is. I think I've already said I want. I'm pretty sure I want to do. I want to do Silk Song. I need. If I can use it as an excuse to finally beat that game, I'd go for it. But I don't know if like I don't know how many games. Like Minecraft might be the only one that I've already played that I'm willing to stream. I think it's mainly just because of the replayability. Although really, like I don't know. I like I've done Risk of Rain before, but that was just because there's something in that game that I've yet to achieve. I don't know if I'd want to stream like I don't know if I'd want to stream Terraria. I like the game. Mm, I don't know what I'd do in it. I could just spend half the time reading the wiki. Well, let me be specific. I've played the base game. Like I have over 1,000 hours in Terraria. I'm a bit of an expert. So what I would probably end up doing is I would play modded, and then I would just get stuck in the modded wikis for ages. So I don't know if I'd really want to bother. Hmm. Do gotta beat Dark Souls 2. Ugh. And 3. And Elden Ring. And I don't know, those are all kind of longish games. Noodle really wanted me to play Persona, and maybe one day, but I know that's like at least 100 hours straight playing. I think she said Persona 5 specifically. I have no preference. I've never played any of the games. I know they're pretty well received. Mm. Okay, I ran out of stone. Hmm. Let me check. I do want to check what I've gotten. I bought a bunch of Assassin's Creed games I didn't own, but I don't know if I'd want to stream those. Dead Cells. Or, I don't know. We'll see. I think the only game I'd really want to play is anything that probably more of like a roguelike, like a Binding of Isaac, or something that has a lot more replay. I don't know. How do you feel about replaying games? I just cannot be bothered. It feels like a waste of time to me, generally. No, 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 I mean like you personally. Like, do you often replay games? I would say more specifically like I'll say linear games, not just like story games per se, but like I feel like those usually go hand in hand. Change your brain chemistry, then yeah. I don't know. There's like so many games in my library that I just have not touched in years. I just don't know if I would ever bother to go back. Like I don't know if I'll ever play Yakuza 0 again. I really like the game. And I do know I could play it on the harder difficulty. I just don't know if I'd go back and play it again. If I did anything, I'd probably go play a different game in the series. Ah. Or like, and who knows, maybe I would. I really enjoyed Look Outside, but I don't know if I'll. I might go back and like grab some achievements I'm missing, maybe, but that's like a big maybe. Like I might never play that game again. I had a lot of fun with it, don't get me wrong. It just, I don't know if I bother. Hmm. I feel like that. I feel like that's usually the only reason why I go back to play games again is if I'm achievement hunting. Uh, Bro, I'm seeing these Endermen nonstop, and I'm terrified they're like stealing blocks from my build. There's two of them. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure they're not. But I wouldn't do it in hardcore, but I really wish there was more specific mob griefing. Like you can turn mob griefing off, but that affects stuff like villagers. Like villagers can't harvest crops, and you can't make them like naturally reproduce. And then I actually, even though they're annoying, I don't mind creeper explosions as much. Mainly because it's just like a skill issue. Like, if you're letting creepers go off, that's your fault. But there's not much you can do about Enderman. As long as there's like a single block in a 120 block radius around you that's not fully lit, has 3 blocks of air above it, Enderman can just spawn and just start destroying shit. Ugh. Like I still need to add in the mossy cobblestone, but I think this is okay. There's like some strands going on, which I actually don't hate. Is it the implication it's growing along it? Picking it up a little in some spots. I don't know, I'm just generally not one to like reconsume me. Oh, if I do reconsume media, I'm just saying media because it can be like shows as well or movies. What I'll usually do is I'll just like skip through it really heavy, and I might only just watch the highlights. Like I rewatched Cars not too long ago, but I think I literally only watched like the final scene and like a little bit of like in the middle. Rewatched the training arc, the fix of the road. I don't know. I'm just very impatient. My dopamine hits immediately. I think it kind of goes into the TV thing from yesterday, where I was saying like I feel like we just don't explore new media that much. Or let me how do I phrase it? I don't know. Like I stay kind of stuck in like what I want to watch, what I want to play. I usually don't. I think gaming I'm a little adventurous, but I generally watch like the same genre of shows. Admittedly, I try. Well, I don't know. If I will rewatch anime, but like I said, I will just skip through. Like I'll turn a 20-minute episode into like a 5-minute thing, maybe. I've already seen it. Sometimes even sometimes I'll even do that to like newer stuff if the animation isn't that impressive. Wow. Like while I'm technically watching new stuff, if I'm just watching stuff in like the same genre and over and over and over and over and over, like it might be a new take on the genre, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like eventually once you've seen one, you've kind of seen them all. I'm not sure. I need to get more. More. Bro, I can wombo combo him. Hmm. I don't know, I kind of feel that way about games too. Really depends, and I think that's why some end up standing out so much from others. I do feel like there's only so many kinds of games that okay. What would be an example? I guess the thing is always like making fun of Call of Duty. Like how many Call of Duties can you play until you've played them all? I got like really absorbed into Black Ops 3 and that was good enough for me. I think I played a little bit of Infinite Warfare because the campaign was actually pretty nice. That's really it. I only really got absorbed into like one Black Ops game. Oh, it's kind of hard because I played Black Ops 1 and I played 2 at a friend's house. That was before I owned a PlayStation, so I could only play when I was over at theirs. So I kind of got a taste for it there, but I don't know if I would say like I didn't own the game, so I didn't really get other examples. Oh, I guess I was saying that too with like how I said I probably wouldn't replay Yakuza 0. I'd just play a different Yakuza game. They're kind of all the same. Which is not bad if you like that kind of game. There's like a ton of media out there too. Which I think is why I just generally don't care to re-consume the same media. Even if some of the new media ends up just playing on the same genres and tropes as already existing ones. I feel like there's only so much you can. Like going back to Cars, I know a lot of people say it's basically just It's basically just Hercules, but if there were cars, which is probably mostly true. The idea of like a I don't even know. There's like some kind of copy pasta about it, but like a very wild and spunky boy getting humbled and learning to appreciate and love others or something. I don't know. Very deep and insightful comment. Truly. Grr. Yeah, fuck gaming. Let's talk about movies now. Oh my god. Hmm. Oh, I'll probably still be doing this when you come back. Yeah, Ellen. Hmm. Okay, we're coming along. You can see that. There we go. I feel like I'm kind of just doing like the border of each layer. I was doing that with the texturing too. think we're almost done with this half. Well, I still need to put in the mossy cobble, but I'm just gonna do bits and pieces here and there. Hmm. I don't know if this. I don't know. I can't decide. I don't know if I like the clusters like over there, or if I prefer like the thin spindlies. Oh, there we go. Hmm. I don't even know if that I saw a trick a while ago where you can stop some plants from going by using shears on them. I don't even know if that's a vanilla feature. That might be a modded feature actually. Hmm. We'll see. I do want to put some glowberries around. I don't want to like do way too much. I want the crystals to be a lot more important for a light source. I might come back in and add some more moss clumps later. I don't know. I don't want to go too hard on it yet. I think after I run out of... Actually, I do already have some stone on me. If I run out of moss, instead of filling up immediately, I'll shape up the last part, and then if I run out of stone, I'll get a little more. And then... Wow. Do need to... I think after we finish this base layer, I might start workshopping some designs for crystals. I just... Especially, I'm going to build them upside down, so they're going to be harder to build. I've never really done like a crystalline, what do you want to call it? I don't think it'll be too hard. Question mark, question mark. Not so subtle foreshadowing. Right. Guess I already did most of it. So that works out. That's probably good enough. Okay. Now, we'll dump the extra stone. Got more moss. I think like one more thing of moss should be enough. And we'll come in with mossy cobblestone and create up a little more. Actually, let's go fill up real quick. Whoa. Much. Oh. Go ahead and put this in here. Right. I think actually what we're gonna go do, I'm gonna put the moss in, and then I'm gonna go to the nether and get 6 more skulls. And then we'll finish the beacon array. Hmm. I don't know. I don't mind it being like a little spindly. Putting a couple big clumps here and there. I think having clumps and then having spindles come out of it might be better. The difference between 0 and off. Strange. We're getting there. Like over halfway done. This half, too. 75% of the way there. And then you put in the mossy cobble, but shh. Almost there. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they just have like a base to talk to all the time. Like how bigger streamers have so much to talk about. Like they can only make this so interesting. I guess that's why some people are just making content. I feel like it is. In a way, it's a lot easier. Like, you can just select the parts you want. Some ways it's much harder because you actually have to edit it. I don't know. Hmm. At least I won't need to get more. That's good. Well, I may need to get more. It depends on how much mossy cobble I want to use. I think I'm playing Minesweeper with all the lanterns above. I hope it's not going to make it too... Well, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's not like I'm going up top. It's kind of... You can't tell it's hollow up there. So... I ended up digging out a much bigger space than I needed, but that's okay. You get some more moss over here. Hmm. Okay, let's put in some mossy cobble. Probably put it in at like... Hmm. Oh, we're so close. I can almost taste the freedom. Not really. Still got a lot more to do. Yeah, I think after I put, you know what? I'm just gonna run out of mossy cobble, and then we're gonna go to the Nether, and then we're gonna go get 6 more skulls. Let's see, what else do I have to do? Okay, so I would say, well, I don't know if I want to say the roof's done, but like the shaping and like the very general detailing, I think is pretty much there. I need to do the vines coming down the sides. Um, and then we'll have to put in the. I don't know if I have moss clumps over there, and I kind of do like those, but I don't know how hard I want to go on those yet. Put a little more than. Oh wait. Oh, I'm out. Okay. We'll add in a couple of clumps here and there. We'll do it with the regular glowing vines too. So I don't want to. We'll see. Okay. Be a little more up here. Okay, I think it's good enough. Let's do... Oh, big shock. I can't even tell it because it's so dark. I literally can't even tell. Okay. Let's go. Take a... I'm gonna refill on rockets. And we'll go take a detour to the nether. Uh, I don't know. I should either be drawing or building. Getting the roof done's a big point. I don't remember where it was. Was it this way? I think it was this way. Fine. Ah. Hmm. Ow. Why did I do that? Shoot, I found a bastion I haven't been to? I am not going in there. Actually, gets a little curious. Who's the chest at the top? If I haven't gotten that gold, this is 100% one. That and the fact there's so many brutes around. Well, actually, I will take these because there's only so many of them. But I'm literally just looking for upgrade templates. That and debris. That's where it is. I was looking for the treasure chest. That. Take that. That's pretty buns. Okay. I don't know where I can go where they can't get up here. Is that really the highest they can get? I'll take it. Debris? I don't even care about the iron. Template! Yay! I don't have a gold farm yet, so shush. Hmm. I don't want to get sucked too much into pillaging, but I guess I made a wrong turn. This one I might have already done. Whew. Okay, I was ready to book it the second anything bad happened at all. Okay, well that's a sign that I haven't been here yet. Oh, it's the stinky one that has the. Kind of sad there's only this loot room. I figured there'd be another one. I guess I haven't done one of these with netherite armor yet. Fair, but I don't think it's going to save me that much. Oh. Whoa. Book it real quick. Hmm. There we go. Stinker I don't care about. Out here. Oh, it's not like I need a ton of templates. It's just I know I've said this before, and I'll keep saying it, but all you can do with templates is upgrade armor or upgrade gear. That's all you can do with it. Think of all the jukeboxes I could make. Or okay, I gotta fly back. I guess I went the wrong way. Is that on the left? Is the left? Left. The first one I went to. Okay, I was just looking for Wilson Valley, but no, this is the right way. Wah. Alright. Gotta get 6 more skulls. What I might want to do really quick is get out a shulker, dump everything I don't really need. Keep that on me. Hmm. Ouch. Maybe I should get fire resistance. I don't know. Mindful? Probably waiting to despawn everything. Tired of all those blazes. What in the blazes? It should be far enough for most of it. Hello, I didn't realize I was getting a back. Get my back scratched. So, I just need 6 skulls, and then we can get out of here. 6 skulls and 8 soul sand, but I can just get some of that pretty easy. Let's go fly around. Or these are still here. There's no way those aren't, like... They'd have to be under, like, different spawning rules or something. Get shot in the back by blazes. Shot in the back again. Nothing is sacred. Lovely. Bow's looking a little squirrely. I'll have to fix it up pretty soon. I kind of wish the blazes could shoot the... Ooh, could shoot the zombie pigmen too. They could fight each other and just be... Oh, so good. Oops. I don't know, my luck's gotta run out eventually, right? Let's see, how many are we at? 184. So it's literally, I think, exactly 9. Well, it's 1 in 20, assuming I've killed all of them with a looting 3. It's 1 in 20. So I should have 9. I have 12 actually. And this is including what I've killed since I've come back here. So, yeah, I've got a lot of karmic debts to pay. Not good. Ow, rude. Okay, we take fly. Here we go. Hello, blazers. I saw one. Another one. Wow. Okay. Can you get one to come down? Whew. Okay. Lucky me. Here's 2 right here. 4 more. Oh, wait, I don't know why they're. I feel like they're able to see you like the same distance as zombies are, and just show. Ugh. I'm just standing here. I'm taking it. Healing up. Fine. Probably didn't go far enough away, but I mean they're all gone, so it's kind of barren. Ow. Ow. Move. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Speak softly. Carry a hot stick. Riveting. Ah. Do you think it's better to like? There's this one artist that I've heard about. I've never looked like too much at his content. Uh, what is his name? Is it John? I'm not gonna know it at all. I'm gonna mess it up so bad. I haven't actually. I haven't looked into him in a while. Kim Jung-ji. Kim Jung-ji. I think it was this guy. Strange. Hold on. I have like something weird going on with my computer. I've been having like really delayed ups right now. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong too. Jung-ji. Kim Jung. Blah. Ah. I think he was the one I'm thinking of, where he can like just immediately, off the cuff, no sketch or nothing, and just all steep in some kind of illustration. Always the craziest thing every time. Like I imagine, like I'm sure most of it, 99% of it, comes from just how much time he spent drawing and working on his illustrations. He could immediately picture stuff in his mind, you know? I don't know. Like he's very talented. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if I want to spend like that much time illustrating. Like what? What? Yeah. Of course, the obvious answer is you wish you could like have be that good at illustrating and then not spend that much time doing it. But I don't think that's possible. I guess I just don't know what's like a priority for me. What do I want to do? Start looking inward. What's the Uncle Iroh quote? I don't remember. What do you want? I don't know. I don't know. I've always had. I think I've stated this worry multiple times, and I've kind of been like nibbling at it when I say like, oh, what games do I want to stream aside from Minecraft? I don't think I. Do I want to be 60 years old playing Minecraft? I don't know. Well, sorry, 6 years old streaming Minecraft. That'd actually be pretty gnarly, but there's got to be more. I'm not saying I'm not having fun. I've had that thought as like being an artist too. Like, even if I could make it work, do I want to be like 6 years old? I don't know. That's true of like so many professions. Oh, is that not a skull? It looked like a skull. I don't know. I probably should be less worried about being 60 and more worried about being now. I just can't get it out of my mind. There we go. Was it already at 3 and I just didn't notice it? I think I just got the skull from that one. Oh shoot, I need to get more rockets. I don't know. I mean, if I had the choice of like playing Minecraft when I'm 60 versus working at McDonald's when I'm 60, I feel like the answer's obvious. McDonald's, obviously. Think of all the food. Hmm. No. I don't know. I get a little worried too, because like I feel like I always hear about the super talented. Now this is like specifically mangakas, the super talented ones. I feel like there's always injuring themselves with like how much they have to draw. I don't know if like basically losing your life is like a required price to pay to becoming a talented artist. I can't imagine it has to be. I don't know. I mean, there's more successful artists than just mangakas. I don't know if that's what I'd want to do with my life. It's just like when it comes to successful artists, I feel like they're the only ones I really know about. It's literally like the historical painters and the mangakas, and that's it. No one else exists in my mind. No such thing. Well, they gotta be somewhere. Like I think it's true for both streaming and for being an artist. I think the more varied stuff you can do, the more interesting you become, and thus the better content you can make. I wonder what that balance is. I don't know, there's probably not a science to it. I don't know if it's just I wish I had the drive of some of those people who just constantly do stuff. I don't know. Like I guess I can like ah ah. I think if I could even be someone like Kim Jung-ji. I don't know if it's Gi or G. Like I'm already still far enough away from being that because I'm not even doing art like all the time either. Even focus on one thing all the time. Hmm. I don't know. When I play Minecraft by myself, like not even streaming, I would literally I've done it like all day. Like I'm like 60 now. Three more. Bro. There's enough over there to make it worth diving in. I didn't lose one. Ooh, ooh. Moves. Okay, we'll fly away and we'll despawn everything. There's probably a bunch of zombie piglins at this point. I don't know if I think I've gotten better about just saying piglins. I'm not the best about like remembering new names of things. Like I know there's the whole if you played Overwatch, like I still call him McCree. Sometimes I'll say Cassidy, but I don't play Overwatch much anymore either. So I know I've called them zombie pigmen. I mean, they were called zombie pigmen forever. I just generally can't be bothered. I know the story behind like the Overwatching is kind of not good, to put it very mildly. I don't know, I played so much of Overwatch 1 before that whole fiasco dropped, I just got so used to it. Of course, it's not like there's a controversy with the zombie pigmen. It's just a parody. I just got two from that? That's crazy. Let's get away from here. Wow. Ooh, I'm so glad that one shot. Probably should be getting some of these shroom lights too. I don't even know if I'm going to use them, but I don't think it'd be bad to have them. There we go. Ooh, hello. 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 Oh, I'll go get some. They despawn. Okay, let's go get some shroom light. I think the preferred tool is the hit. Question mark, question mark? Ooh. Ooh. I know there's a way to do a farm for these, and I might have to do that at some point, because I feel like... Actually, is there? I feel like there's gotta be. I guess it would have to be in the overworld for the water, unless you had that many hoppers. It's a scab to only get like one of these per tree, though. Not that many. One might be an exaggeration. Hmm. Hmm. Something I am thinking about doing, although it might be a little too much, doing some custom mushrooms in the cave. And I don't know if I'd want to use, probably not these red, but I was actually thinking about using the warped ones. Because the blues are, I like blue mushroom, but I don't know, we'll see. Between the crystals and the moss, we're already gonna have a lot going on. Maybe like a couple mushrooms here and there would help, but... Half stack's probably enough. Alright, let's get out of here. We want to see if I can fly up to some glowstone. Bah. I do need to snag some soul sand as well. I don't know, I can force myself to stream. It's not too hard. I just start playing games and I turn the camera on. Even if I'm not very good at it, I can force myself to stream. It's so much harder to force yourself to draw, but I feel like you still have to do it at the end of the day. I don't know, it's such a mixed bag. Because I feel like forcing yourself to draw makes you produce worse, rather than producing out of passion. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's better to be forced than not at all. Like, if I could, like, genie wish for anything right now, it would be for, like, a higher work ethic. Ah. Okay, we're gonna head to the end. We're gonna get these two more withers done. And then I think I'm gonna start designing some crystals. The cave. So strange, because, like, I don't know, it might, like, building in Minecraft and making a piece of art, like drawing, are, like, still both creative endeavors. Ugh. But, like, personally, I feel like building, I don't know. I'm more agreeable to building, but I don't know if that's because of some, like, absolute truth or if that's just how I'm wired. Like, part of me wonders, too, if, like, there's a lot less, and I don't even Mojang has said it themselves, and it's why they refuse to have vertical slabs, but there's, like, a limited palette. You can only do so much in Minecraft. Maybe that makes it easier. It's like some of the choices already been made for me, you know? A little loud. Is that a block? There we go. Jeez. I think it's also too like there's just not. I don't know if I'd really say there's like a mechanical skill in build. I know there is that in drawing. Like sure, there's like some techniques that like both have. Like I saw a post yesterday of someone who built like the super realistic looking castle, and they use like trap doors and carpets to like simulate waves in a beach. I've never seen that before. And it looked like it had shaders too because they just replicated so it was like a castle at water, and they had the building replicated or mirrored underneath to make it look like it was reflecting when this wasn't even with like a shader pack or anything. Like, there's definitely some like insane techniques you can use. Don't get me wrong. But on the other hand, I guess you have a lot more freedom when it comes to drawing. So, I don't know. Let's turn that back up. Alright, let's get obsidian. I need 6. Glass, I need 10. Hmm. Okay. So now, we'll break. Good thing I remember this time. Hope I put in the base right. Not, well, we'll have to get in there. Just annoying. And I have to break all these so the beam can get up. If I don't do this, they won't turn on at all. Hmm. That's a full? That's full. Okay. Well, you did good. So now, can I... Get strength 2. These 2. That is about... I mean, that's the full setup we're doing here. Ow. Jeez. Good. Oh. Alright, let's get up. Now we got to dump the garbage and then get to designing. So, wow. I'll just dump it in a shulker. I don't really care. Okay, so need to get glass. Bones. We'll bone meal up those sunflowers and we'll make a bunch of yellow glass. Some white too. I'm just gonna make a full stack of these things if I can find them. If I can find them. Here they are. Here we go. Stacks of yellow dye. Okay. I'm gonna do a stack of white dye as well. Let's get 3 stacks. Oh, oh shoot! I forgot it took that many. Um, do that. Another stack of glass. Some white. There we go. Okay. I just want to start, like, designing some and seeing how it works out. So, I want to use these ochre lights, for sure. The whole reason why I built that whole farm. And I think they'll work well. The shroom light might be a little too orange. I think I could make the glowstone work if I really want to. Actually, I won't even look it up. Let's just try building some crystals. It's literally just gonna be like a cluster of... Oh no. I can do better. Why are they so wet? Gross. Hmm. Hmm. Mind you, these are gonna be upside down too. I'm just trying to get a feel for them right. Oh. I still do think I think the ochre isn't bad. It's just my shape is funky. I've never really built like crystals like this before, so I don't know. Minecraft custom crystals. I want to see what other people do. So I don't think that was that bad. Gosh, I don't know what's going on. I'm like searching up things terribly slowly. Maybe my issue is I'm just actually using too many, like a too big variety of a block. I shocked, actually. I think like I don't know if I just want to do stuff like that. I think I just build the exact same one as that one over there. There's like a better color of glass for this. I don't think there's anything I can do. I actually don't hate that. I think like a little bit of glowstone helps, but I probably shouldn't. I think the issue is my scale. My scale is just really small. What I could do too, go digging for them. could use some end rods too. A little more purpley, but they got that paleness, which I think helps a lot. I think if I want to do the bigger, what's it called, glowberries, the bigger glowberries, I think the shroom lights are better for that. Hmm. What did happen to all the... Where'd they go? My end rods. Oh. Here you go. Oh no. Well, actually, the bathroom break. I think we'll start on those. Well. Bleh. Okay. Alright, let's go get those crystals put in, and we'll have some on the well, I'll put some on the ground too, but I do need to terraform the ground before we can really bother with that. So for now, we'll just do the top. Actually, if we're gonna do lights, I probably should have this off. We can see how much. I don't need, mind you, I do not need full light coverage because I'm gonna use some glowberries here too. There you go, and they kind of glisten now too. Yeah, I don't hate those. I think too. I probably if I'm gonna have the big. So the idea is like the big. They're all they're centralized in that big crystal. So I probably shouldn't have too many coming out here. Couple here. I don't want some diagonal, but I feel like it's gonna be really difficult. I respect the attempt. That does help a lot. Oh, much actually. I wish I had more end rods. If I want to go hunting for more. I'm jiving with it. They look a little quirky, I will not lie. I like it. I don't know if I want to like work in a couple slightly different ones. Maybe an orange one, like using orange glass instead of just yellow. Right, I think gotta go on a trip. Gotta go to the end. Need to get more. I'm just gonna try to go to ones I've been to, and then hope I can get if I can get enough Enderots. Oh, the portal's in here now. I keep forgetting that. Ooh. Why are there so many of these guys left? I did a terrible job of clearing this place out. Oh. Alright, it should be enough to finish up at least the crystals up top. Yay. Hmm. Did I really only get a stack? Okay, this should be way more than enough. I think this is a good way to get some subtle lighting, too. The crystals are actually doing a pretty good job. I don't know if the moss is going to help all that much. We'll put some in. I think it can help in like a couple of spots. It's a very small light, but like, from a distance you can't even tell. No, it doesn't really shine very brightly, but it helps. I was thinking more of using this on the wall. It's better than being completely dark. We'll see. Wow. That one's a little squirrely looking. It's okay. Let's do this. I mean, I think we're off to a good start. If I want to put more, I can, but I think I do gotta do the floor. Round up the whole structure, and then I can add in a couple crystals and maybe mushrooms, big old vines, and we're getting there. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna do this. Shoot. Please don't tell me it's gonna kill it. Okay. Alright, we'll mess with it later. I'm happy with the progress. We got the roof done. Might do some more details, but the main thing's done.